Hello and welcome to the Fandom Academy podcast. This week we have such an exciting episode. We are going to be doing a Disney Channel draft. I still have PTSD from the last draft we did on AOF, which was Marvel Madness, where we got absolutely thrashed, but we deserved so much better. So we're going to do our own draft, and it's going to be for Disney Channel, and we have roped in two very special guests. But first, I am joined as always by CJ and Jaden. How are we doing?
I don't think I've ever been more excited to record a podcast in this Disney Channel draft. I am hyped.
Yes. It's going to be so good.
I'm very ready. I haven't looked at some of these movies in God knows how long, so this has been just like the craziest nostalgia trip ever.
Yes, I'm so excited. And we are also joined by, once again, Liam Crowley is here. Liam, are you excited for this? Are you scared? What's going on?
Excited, scared, hype, a whole bunch of emotions. I think this is going to be like my favorite draft I've ever done in my life, because I love DComs, and researching to like catch up to speed on just their history for this draft was like the best walk down nostalgia lane. So I'm ready.
Yes. Well, thank you for joining us. And we are also joined by newcomer to Fandom Academy. My sister, Poppy, is here. How are you feeling?
I'm nervous. I feel like if someone takes my draft, I'm going to be a bit annoyed, but I'm ready to fight for my top 4.
Okay, we're about to have a war here this week.
I endorse the violence.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, so how it's going to work is we're all going to draft 4 Disney Channel original movies, and then our 5th pick is going to be a wild card, and it can be any Disney Channel project. It can be a show or a movie. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of shows involved in that one, but it feels like we've got a good selection of movies, so it might be another movie. We'll see. And the order today, definitely not rigged, I promise. I did a random name generator, but I will be picking first, followed by CJ, then Liam, then Poppy, then Jaden, and then it'll go in a snake, so Jaden will do 2 picks at once, and then it'll go back to Poppy, Liam, CJ, me, etc. I will be keeping track of all of the picks. You cannot re-pick one, so if Poppy picks a film and then you are like, fuck, that was going to be my pick, you can't pick it again. Once it's gone, so choose wisely. Is everybody ready for the Disney Channel draft?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Go. Okay. So my first pick, I'm really torn between 2. One is definitely going to get me votes, and it's like genuinely one of my favorites, but if I don't pick the second one, I feel like me and Poppy have very similar taste. So she's going to take it off the board. But okay, my first pick is going to be Lemonade Mouth. I'm going to take that straight off the board. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay.
The
CJ?
best Disney Channel soundtrack, I think, to be honest.
Yes, one of the best. 100%. CJ, you're up next. What is your first pick?
But this next one, I'm going to bet on it and go my own way and draft High School Musical 2.
No!
No! Oh my god, my hype just went into just sorrow. How are you going to do this to me, CJ?
That is foul.
The undisputed best Disney Channel movie to ever be put out. Just best.
I like it. Liam, how are you feeling after that, and what is your first pick going to be?
And this is where I become just a terrible drafter, because I should start talking smack about High School Musical 2, but I can't do that. It's undoubtedly the best. Like, gotta go my own way and to bet on it is cinema. Like, that's where movies really began. Like, I don't care what happened in the 20th century. Movies started when Troy Bolton hit bet on it after being let go by Vanessa Hudgens the previous scene. Damn, okay, fine. CJ, have it your way. I'll also go a sequel then for my first pick. It's not my first on the board as it would have been High School Musical 2, but we're going to go Camp Rock 2. Matthew M. Finley should have blown up big time. It's actually kind of tragic what happened. He had a motorcycle accident right before the film came out, and that just kind of like, while he was recovering, he lost all of his momentum. But anyways, he had some great songs in that. I love the whole movie. I love the storylines that go on. Camp Rock 2. definitely the best musical on this list and sequel, I think.
I'm a bit fuming about that. Okay, I'll get over it.
Just a little bit.
I literally rewatched it last week and I gave it 5 stars on Letterboxd, and someone messaged me. They're like, "What do you mean 5 stars?" I'm like, "What do you mean? What do you mean 5 stars? It's fucking one of the best films ever." Okay, anyways, Poppy, what is your first pick, babe?
Yeah, I think this might actually surprise you, but for my first pick, I'm gonna go for Starstruck.
Oh, that's a
piss!
good one.
No!
That's crazy. That's crazy.
None of us are friends after this. I just want everyone to be clear on that. This is the only time we will. I can't even think straight.
No. Okay.
Something about the
whatever.
sunshine, baby.
There is indeed.
Oh, what a fucking good film. Okay.
No,
That's
it's a
really
good pick.
shaking me.
Good pick. Whatever.
Whatever.
Not
I'm so
salty
sorry.
at all.
You're never allowed home ever again. Okay, Jaden,
Thanks.
what's your first pick?
So, being that I already got 2 of my top 4, taken off the list for me, I'm gonna start with one that I did not have in my first 1, 2, or 3. Halloween Town, the OG version, 1998. So good. I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday, and I didn't start with watching that one. I started with watching one of like the later versions of the movie. I think it was Halloween Town High, and that got me into it. And I just like started watching all the originals. So that shit was so good. But yeah, Halloween Town.
I like it. And you get to do your second pick straight after.
Yes. Okay, and then the one that I had after that was Minutemen, 2008.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting picks. Poppy, it is back to you.
Okay, I feel like this is a classic in our family.
No!
I'm gonna go for Teen Beach Movie.
Fuck off! No!
Absolutely foul.
I'm so
Be
sorry,
for
Layla.
real. Take it back. Say psych.
Absolutely not. Sorry.
That's not even funny.
I just knew it was
okay.
going to be in your arsenal, so I had to go for it.
Shit. Okay.
My list is
Liam?
gone already.
I know, I'm like struggling already.
Let it be known that I think still to this day, but there was a point in time where I had the entire choreography memorized for Cruising for a Bruising.
I still do. I
So
still
real.
do.
So
good.
So good. Such a movie. Such cinema. Bummed it's not on my team, but it deserves to go this early in this draft. I can't pass up on this because I know it's not going to come back to me. The worst of the trilogy, but it's the classic. First High School Musical. Plenty of bangers.
Valid.
I like
Zac
it. I like
Efron
it.
didn't used to sing.
Okay, I like that. Wow, there's already 2 High School Musical movies off the board.
And let me put a qualifier real quick.
The third
All
one.
High School Musical movies are off the board because the third one was a theatrical release. I do not count that as a decom because if I miss out on taking High School Musical 3 because it was technically on the board, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Same thing with the Hannah Montana movie. That was also a
Yes.
theatrical release. Could not be drafted.
Shit, we should have clarified these rules. Okay. All right. CJ, what is your second pick?
I'm going to draft a movie that included a lot of forgetting, but was not forgettable at all. I'm drafting the Wizards of Waverly Place movie.
Oh, that was my
Way to
next
go,
pick.
guys.
Yes,
Love the whole gang. The journey to become the family wizard. You gotta you love to see it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Right. I get to pick my second and my third right now. So for my second pick, I'm gonna go for one of my favorite films. It's really cheesy and not a lot of people love it, but I'm gonna go for Descendants. It's always been one of my favorites. So I'm gonna take that. And then for my third pick, I am gonna take I want Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure.
Austin Butler stands.
Please.
You're gonna love you for that one.
Exactly.
That's crazy. That's right. He
Exactly.
wasn't. That wasn't his Disney Channel era. That's crazy.
Yep.
Slash
Okay.
Nickelodeon.
I'm happy with those. Okay. CJ, third pick is on you.
This next one is all about great music. I'm drafting Let It Shine. It was so good. Jesse Tyler Williams, star
That's
of
a
Abbott
good pick.
Elementary, got his start on Disney Channel with Let It Shine, and it's so good.
That is a really good pick. Okay. Liam, you're up next.
I knew it wasn't going to come back to me. It's just I hate when it gets so close, and then CJ's got all the knowledge in the game, so of course he's got it. I'm going to go away from musicals for my next pick. I'm going to go with one that's purely nostalgic because I thought this was the coolest concept when it came out. Avalon High.
Shit.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Mm,
Okay.
okay. Okay. Poppy, it's back to you for your third pick.
Okay, I am running low on options. I think I'm going to go for one that, again, is another classic in our family, and it's Princess Protection Program.
Oh!
That was on my list.
Fine. Okay, I'm not mad. Jaden, is your third and fourth pick now.
Third and fourth? Okay. So for this one, I'm going to go the Zendaya route because this is when I had the craziest crush on her.
Shit.
Zapped was so good. And then for
Okay.
4, right?
Yes.
Okay, 4, this one was also another kind of classic, Hatching Pete. Hatching Pete was my shit.
Okay.
While we're on the
Interesting.
topic, if you haven't seen Zendaya perform at Coachella, go watch it.
Oh
It's
my
worth your
God,
time, I
yes.
promise.
Yeah.
With Labyrinth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That
That
crowd
was
is going
so
crazy.
unexpected and so awesome.
She was
Her
so
first
good.
performance in so many years. Love to see it.
I like. Okay, Poppy, what is your fourth pick of the day?
Okay, we might have to check whether this one counts, especially since you said Hannah Montana can't count. But I asked Layla earlier and she mentioned this one, and it's the Lizzie McGuire movie.
What year did it come out? Do we know?
I have
I
no
don't know.
idea.
I'm gonna have to Google.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
do
going
have a
off
backup.
I'm going off the DCOM wiki because the DCOM wiki doesn't include High School Musical 3.
Nope, it had a box office. Cannot be drafted.
Okay. We'll do a backup one then.
Rules are rules. CJ pulled the flag. Threw the flag.
I'm gonna go for Twitches.
Oh, that's a good one.
Good pick.
Okay. I like it. Liam, it is down to you for your fourth pick.
So neither of these two, I think, would really get me votes. It's just more about like which one I like connected with more. And I remember being emotionally distraught at the third act of this movie when she falls and she's stuck on the rock. I'm like, is she gonna die right there? Cadet Kelly, shout out Cadet Kelly. Slept on, forgotten. I was torn between two. I'll give an honorable mention at the end, but Cadet Kelly's my fourth.
Right. That's a good pick, actually. I didn't even think about that one. Okay. CJ, it is your fourth pick.
Okay, I'm really stuck in between two movies, but I think I'm going to go with my heart here because my heart really loves Christmas. So I'm going to take Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas as my last movie. Because I love that family. I love that movie. And it has great vibes.
All right. For my last pick before we go on to wild cards, I'm going to go for the classic Camp Rock 1.
I'm surprised that made it this far.
Wow, that went all the way back. Wow, that's crazy.
I know. Okay, I'm happy with that, actually. All right. Now all of our movie drafts are done, unless you go on to it, this is our wild card round, which means you can pick either a show from Disney Channel or another movie, whatever you want the last pick for your team to be. For my wild card, I am going to take a show, and I'm going to take Austin and Ally.
Valid.
That is
Good
my
music.
wild card pick.
Good music.
Okay. CJ, what is your wild card pick?
For those of you who don't know, the C in CJ stands for Cody, and it would be a travesty of me to not take The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. So that's what I'll be taking as my wild card. It's my favorite Disney Channel show. I loved it. I rewatched it during quarantine, and it still holds. It's phenomenal.
Okay, I like that. Okay, Liam, what is your wild card pick?
You were scaring me, CJ, when you said the C stands for. I thought you were going to say Charlie and take another pick from me. But fortunately, still on the board, I am taking Good Luck Charlie. That show is just like so sentimental. I don't remember watching like a complete season like every single week, but some individual episodes I've rewatched like dozens of times. And the magic of TikTok. So many great clips get like resurrected in my For You page nowadays. So glad we're ending out on a high note. Good Luck Charlie on my board.
That was going to be my
It's just a
second pick.
classic.
So good. Okay, Poppy, what is your wild card choice?
Well, I was kind of stuck between two.
Yeah.
I'm kind of throwing it back with this one, but I'm going to go for Even Stevens.
Oh, throwback, yeah.
Okay, interesting. I like it. And for the last pick of the draft, Jaden, what is your wild card?
So my wild card, I'm going the animation route, and I will be picking Phineas and Ferb.
Yes.
Phineas and Ferb
Nice.
was my childhood,
I'm
and
glad that got taken.
that's enough said.
I like it.
I feel like you can only pick that if you sing the theme tune for us.
Yeah, I
Absolutely
like
not.
it. I
We
haven't
survived
seen
Radio
Phineas and
Rebel,
Ferb.
guys.
Yes.
Radio Rebel.
Yeah, we beat the Radio Rebel allegations. We beat them.
Before we came on, CJ was like, if anyone picks Radio Rebel, I'm going to bully them. Okay. I feel like this is a loaded draft. Like, I have no idea where the voting is going to end up for this. Like, we have some good teams. So, if we go around, let's read out the full 5 of our picks. So, from start to finish, first with your 4 movies and then your wild card. So, my 5 picks are Lemonade Mouth, Descendants, Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure, Camp Rock, and Austin and Ally is my wild card. CJ, what's your team looking like?
I drafted the incredible High School Musical 2, the Wizards of Waverly Place movie, Let It Shine, Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas, and then I drafted The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
I like it. Liam, let's hear your team.
We got Camp Rock 2, The Final Jam, High School Musical, Avalon High, Cadet Kelly, and Good Luck Charlie.
I like it. Those are some solid picks from everyone. Poppy, what is your full team?
Yeah, so I have Starstruck, Teen Beach Movie, Princess Protection Program, Switches, and then for my wild card, I chose Even Stevens.
I'm so fucking mad about Starstruck. Like, that actually just ruined my day. Jaden, who is your full team?
My full team is the OG Halloween Town, Minutemen, Zapped, Hatching Pete, and for my wild card, Phineas and Ferb.
Okay. There's such solid picks in here. Like, I'm genuinely so scared for voting because I'm trying to think, like, our audience, like, who would, like, what would they pick? Because we kind of aim to, like, people our age group, but then obviously, like, there's people, like, Liam and Poppy's age and, like, people from, like, our older friends. Like, I'm so, like, I have no idea where this is gonna go. Like, I'm actually so worried about this.
It is
so
crazy
confident.
because like Disney Channel original movies are so confined to like you would think one generation, but like I
Yeah.
just missed out on Descendants. Like my younger cousins talk about
Oh.
Descendants, And that
watched
was
The
like right
Sinners.
when I like went off to like, I don't know,
Yeah.
PG-13 movies or whatever. So yeah.
I feel like I have a lot of like of the older ones like in my brain because obviously I have my two older sisters, Poppy and then Astra as well. They're like 6 and 7 years older than me, so I have a lot of the older ones like in me as well. But I also stayed on Disney Channel for like a long time, so I have a lot of more like the newer ones like Descendants and things like that. But yeah, wow, there's such a mix of picks here as well. I'm very excited to see where voting goes. Okay. Maybe we need to do like a Nickelodeon draft as well. Like we'll
have to at some
regroup.
point.
We'll regroup like one time and we'll do a Nickelodeon draft because this was fun. This was very fun. Okay. So for looking out for voting, it will be on the Fandom Academy and Agents of Fandom Twitter pages. And we'll try and figure out one for like Instagram as well. But we will let you know on our socials where you can vote for these teams. I'm actually so shook. These are such good picks. I'm really scared for voting. Okay, well, this will conclude our Disney Channel draft. Thank you all for coming on. Thank you, CJ and Jaden, for staying with me as always. These were such great picks. Liam, are you happy with your team? And where can the people find you? And any closing thoughts?
I'm happy overall. I think we got a fighting chance to win this draft. You know, not necessarily my first picks, but I think we rounded out pretty well. You can find me on all socials at Liam T. Crowley. A couple really big things in the works that I definitely hope people enjoy. So stay tuned. Even if I'm no longer verified, I still produce quality content. So please continue supporting. I really appreciate it. And all my stuff is on comicbook.com, as you can see in my background there.
Love it, love it. I loved all your Renfield stuff as well. I loved seeing all that come up on my timeline.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
so great.
Thank you. I
Amazing.
appreciate it.
Poppy, thanks for joining us. Where can the people
No
find
problem.
you?
Well, I am on Instagram. I have a book account if anyone is interested in reading. I don't know if you can tell, but I am. And my account is Poppy's Current Reads, so give it a follow.
I like it. Liam, you're into reading now.
Oh yeah, we're on The Devil in the Dark Water right now. If you're familiar.
Oh, that's a good book. Oh yeah, I've read that.
Have you read it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm only 50 pages in, and there's a lot of mystery and suspense. Oh my god! Of course.
Here we go.
I just finished. I went through all of the Trials of Apollo because the new Nico D'Angelo spinoff is coming out next week. Holy crap, it's coming up quick. So yeah, there's been a lot of books this year. Trying to get my entertainment away from screens, you know. Keep my eyesight throughout my 30s would be nice, you know.
I like it. Liam, last episode you've come on and you haven't mentioned Percy Jackson. Are you okay?
Oh my! I was so focused on decoms, like that, like took over my brain. That's when you know I'm really into something. If I'm
worried.
Percy Jackson, big Percy Jackson stuff coming in the next 2 weeks. So stay tuned to my socials.
I like it. I like it. Had to get that in there.
Thank you. I thank you for reminding me to plug my passion projects.
I was scared something was wrong. Anyways, Jaden, where can the people find you?
You guys can find me at jaden.cmduran across all socials. Again, I'll be a bit more active, but you know it's been a long few weeks, so yeah, stay tuned.
I like it. And CJ, what about you? Where can we find you?
You can find me anywhere on CJ_. And speaking of things coming out next week, my boy is back on Friday. Make sure you go to GameStop, go wherever you get your games, go to the Xbox store, go to the PS store, buy the game, play it, and read all of the amazing content that's going to come out of AOF from it. Is going to be so much fun.
Love it. And this is a very sad week because it's the first week in a while where we haven't had a new Mandalorian episode, and I don't really know what I'm going to do with myself. I am mourning my favorite Tin Can Man right now. But we do have new Ted Lasso this week, which I'm very excited about. So make sure you're watching Ted Lasso and make sure you're following the Fandom Academy on all of our socials and all of the Agents of Fandom as well. You can find all of our podcasts under the Agents of Fandom network, including the AOS podcast, Ticket to Reality, Listen 3000, And also on YouTube, The Critics and Damon's Comic Corner. You can find all of those on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Check out the Agents of Fandom store at aofandom.com. And also just keep your eyes on the site, because I know we have a lot of cool and exciting things coming up, especially with Guardians of the Galaxy coming out next week. So we will have a Guardians of the Galaxy 3 primer coming your way, and also our first reactions. And yeah, thank you for listening. You can find me anywhere at FalconsNat, and we will see you next week.